What's up guys, PPD here and welcome to episode 46 of my road to Manchester City. We're starting off this episode by taking a look at the transfer list, and we have sold a one to watch Morata to a lazy buyer. I think that is our first one all year. Basically what I do is I get a bunch of cards that I invest in and I list them for a pretty high price, a price that they're not even going for. And I just list them and list them and list them and list them. And sometimes, if you're lucky, someone will buy them for that overpriced price. And that is what happened that time with Morata. He was actually going for 40,000 coins. So the fact he sold for 60,000 is a bit ridiculous. But we make like 15,000 coins, I think, on that Morata. And we're actually losing money on the Moratas right now if he doesn't go back up or if Real Madrid doesn't play him. So tomorrow, or the day you're seeing this, I'm actually recording this a day before I'm uploading because it's already too late to upload. But yeah, he will be playing for Real Madrid, I think, because they have a cup game and usually he plays in the cup games. So hopefully he starts and bangs a few goals and his price goes up, because if not, odds are we will lose a couple of thousand coins. So glad I sold that one for 60,000 though, because it does kind of cover my losses in case he doesn't score or something like that. But yeah, got a little bit lucky on that, and yeah, it's honestly luck. Basically, people are lazy and they don't want to look for the lowest buy now, and they just buy one of the first ones they see on the first few pages. So that is what happened there, and it happened to us last year a couple of times. But yeah, like I said, I think it's the first time it happens this year. So pretty happy about that. But we're going to go ahead and complete some SBCs over here, a few of the MLS ones, and by completing these MLS ones, it's actually going to overtake the League One as one of the most completed SBCs that we have. We have 8 teams done in the League One out of 20, and at the end of this MLS SBCs that I'm doing, we're going to be at 9 out of 20. So we're getting close to that Lacazette. We're getting close to that Giovinco, but it's still farther than you think, because most of the teams that we've completed are the easier ones and the cheaper ones, while we still have a bunch of the expensive ones left to do, and we won't be doing for a long time, unless we get really lucky with the silver packs from the bronze upgrade. But yeah, I actually did pack a Toulouse defender, which goes for like 18k in one of those packs, and I was really happy about that. But we still need a bunch more Toulouse defenders who are really expensive. So hopefully the luck is on our side. Go ahead and open up these silver packs over here. We still have a bunch of packs saved up for Team of the Year. In the, not this episode, but in the next episode, you guys will be seeing me open up all those packs. And I'm pretty pumped up for that, because we are going to open a bunch of packs, and 4 of those packs are going to be 100k packs. We get our rewards tonight, the day I'm recording this, and I'm just going to store those packs. I'm not going to open them yet. Going to wait for the full Team of the Year to be released and pray that we get something decent. But yeah, cell phone ringing. Yeah, we go ahead and open another silver pack there. Once again, we don't get anything too high. We do get some of the leagues that have SBCs. Unfortunately, though, they don't go for anything. But on the bright side, we can keep them just in case. Well, just in case when we want to complete that team. We do also get this guy over here, who's from one of the teams we already completed, so we can go ahead and sell him off. But that is that, and after that, we're going to go ahead, and I'm just showing off all the packs I have saved up, just in case you guys wanted to see. We have 18 packs. That is just crazy, and we're actually going to have more than 20 by the time we open them on Saturday, or yeah, Saturday, I think. Maybe Friday, actually. But yeah, I'm showing you guys the team I was talking about in the last episode. I did say I was going to try this new team out, see how it plays. It isn't a new formation, but it is a formation I do actually play more often than you would think, because usually when I come across this formation in Foot Champions, I switch to it immediately because I find that it is way too good against me with the 4-3-2-1. So I just go ahead and copy it, and I actually do pretty well with it. So I want to try out this team with Dybala and Marquisio, Alexandro, Miranda, and Hart. Hart, I actually packed him, and then I sold him, and now I have to buy him back, which is pretty annoying. But yeah, we go ahead and make a new City signing. This guy recently transferred from the, I want to say the Norwegian League. Tippeligaen is the Norwegian League, from whatever team he plays for, to City. I actually didn't even hear about this transfer, so it was a little bit of a surprise to me. But yeah, we can go ahead, check off Ajay Boateng off the checklist, and we are now just missing the top players once again. Yeah, Torre, I think I will be buying him in the next episode when we open the packs, by the way. And I'll tell you guys a little bit more of that during this game that we're going to go ahead into. So yeah, we're 3 wins in Division 5. I did play some games off screen with the new team. I wanted to try it out, and we got 3 wins, so that's not too bad. But I'm not fully convinced on the team yet. I still want to give it a few more games, but I honestly might just risk it and play 10 games of Foot Champions with it and see how it fares. If it does good after those 10 games, I'll continue playing with it. If not, I'll probably just sell it off and go back to the BPL 4-3-2-1 side that we've been using for God knows how long now. But yeah, we jump into a Division 5 game with the City side. It is looking so nice. We got Fernandinho on the left, Gundogan on the right, De Bruyne at cam, Aguero up top with Iheanacho. It is just looking very lovely. And we come across a 4-3-1-2 side over here. An MLS team, which is a little bit surprising. But he does have some attribute cards, some inform cards, and even a scream card in there. So not a terrible side. Obviously, we should be winning this game because we do have the better team. So expecting a win over here, but don't want to underestimate, because you just know people with these weak teams in these higher divisions tend to be good players. And over here in the 7th minute, we would have the first chance of the game. Unfortunately, though, De Bruyne is denied by the post, and we aren't able to make it 1-0 just yet. But over here, Iheanacho has a great chance, and he misses. And Iheanacho is just a player that I just don't see being in the team in the future, by the way. Not in real life, but in our team on FIFA. When we get to those higher divisions, Division 3, 2, or 1, he is just not a player I want up top. And over there, by the way, he goes ahead, scores the goal with David Villa. Pretty annoying. We hit the post. We then missed the chance with Iheanacho. He hits us on the counter. Scores with David Villa and dabs, which is something I will remember, by the way, later on. But yeah, Iheanacho is just not a player I see myself using in Division 1, which is kind of worrying, because what am I going to do if I want to play with this formation? I don't have another striker option. I was thinking maybe playing Sterling at right forward up top with Aguero, but I don't know how well that's going to do. We hit the post again, by the way, with Aguero this time. It falls to Fernandinho, who steals it, gives it to Iheanacho to De Bruyne, and De Bruyne finally puts it into the back of the net right there, and we get the equalizer. But yeah, I really don't know what I'm going to do once we get to the higher divisions. I could switch to the 4-3-2-1 and play Sane and Sterling with Aguero up top, but they're just not that great. And I honestly need Sterling to start banging in some goals in real life, so he can get a few informs, because if he doesn't, I'm going to maybe complete the City team but not have the best Raheem Sterling card because I didn't do the SBC one, and I'm just going to feel terrible about that. By the way, that is one of the reasons I hate Bravo. He is way too short. He just got beat in the air by Opara. When does a goalkeeper ever get beat in the air? Almost conceded that from 2. Got so lucky it hit the post. But yeah, that is just one of the many reasons I hate Bravo. Other than his height, he is actually a terrible goalkeeper in this game. He gives away way too many goals, too many rebounds. Another player, I just don't know how I'm going to deal with him come the high divisions. So I'm pretty nervous for the City side. But one of the players that also has to go soon is Fernando. You're going to see coming up here why. But over here, he goes on the counterattack from a free kick. Dempsey to Gerrard. Company can't clear it. Gerrard gives it to David Villa. And David Villa makes it 2-2 over here. Grabs his second goal of the game. I couldn't believe it. How is this David Villa scoring goals on me? Especially since it's not even the SBC David Villa. It's the normal David Villa, which is even crazier. But yeah, we're tying 2-2 to an MLS side. Pretty embarrassing. And I'm starting to get annoyed. But over here in the 45th minutes, we would blow for halftime. But yeah, we head into the second half 2-2. We've had the better chances. We hit the post twice. We missed that easy chance with Iheanacho. Should easily be up by 2 goals or more. But in the 50th minute, we would try to look for that third goal over here. Aguero with a nice little LT-RT dribbling, gets past a few defenders, swings in a low cross. Nobody is there to finish it. It bounces to Fernando, who has a shot. Howard catches it and walks into his own net. That is honestly one of the most AIDS goals you can ever concede in FIFA. I felt pretty bad for my opponent right there, but then I remembered he dabbed on me when he scored. So I went ahead and dabbed back on him. But yeah, what is that goal, man? Fernando doesn't even get the goal. It honestly went down as a Howard own goal. And yeah, Fernando, a player I don't want in the team once we get to the higher divisions. I will probably be replacing him with Yaya. I told you guys earlier I'd probably be buying Yaya once we open up the rewards or the packs. And yeah, he is just so bang average. I don't notice him defensively. Attacking wise, I'd rather not talk about him. But yeah, Fernando's got to go. I'm going to put Fernandinho in the CDM role once we get Yaya and put Yaya where Fernandinho currently is. And we should have a really nice midfield at that point. The only problem would be our second striker. So I really hope Sterling starts getting some goals, or Sonny, or somebody that I can put up top. Maybe they can put Gabriel Jesus in the game, because he would be a gold card, I think. So I wouldn't mind him at striker. I feel like he would be like Rashford, which I honestly wouldn't mind. I know he's really weak and stuff, but Rashford's pretty fast, decent shot. And I think Jesus would be Rashford, but with skills, which is even better. But yeah, we end up winning that game 5-2. After that third goal, this guy kind of crumpled. We got our fourth and fifth goal. Look at that, man. 19 shots, 12 on target. But that is going to conclude this episode of my road to Manchester City, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Next episode, we're going to open up a bunch of packs for Team of the Year. And we're going to go ahead and play some FUT Champions. Thank you so much for watching. My name is PPD, and I'm out.